Hi creatives, it's Claire from Right Accountant. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that being organized with your business finances will save you time. Now, one of the most obvious benefits of being organized is probably the one that we all want the most, saving yourself time. And this is true whether we're talking about business finances and you just want to get back to your creative passions and the parts of business that you actually enjoy, or it can be putting away the laundry or emptying the dishwasher or all of the things in your life. Organisation really does help everything go that little bit faster. But obviously, I'm going to be talking about the context of business finances because there are so many ways that we can save time here, but I'm just going to cover off 3 today. So the first one is that you spend less time searching because there are so many inputs when it comes to business finances. We've got invoices to customers, bills and receipts from suppliers, data from our processing platforms, things like Square and PayPal, data from our customer-facing platforms like Etsy and Acuity, and bank statements. These are just some of the direct inputs. But then the inputs go even further into what is allowed, what is the legislation, what are the specific rules around the exact things that you can do. So maybe that's what are the cents per kilometre that you can claim for your mileage of a personal vehicle? And how many kilometres is that capped at? Like there is actually a cap on how many kilometres you can claim at the percent method. Maybe you're always wondering, what's the percent per hour amount for when you work from home, and how do you keep those records? What are the rules around maybe GST free for exports, for imports? There's a huge list of inputs of both data and of the rules that being organized can really help to streamline. You have all your inputs in one place, or at least organized, and you know where they are. You have notes on the relevant rules for you and for your business, so you can easily review those assumptions and your questions with your tax accountant when it comes to tax time. So the second way being organized will really help save you time is that you will spend so much less time second guessing your business decisions, because good financial management has so much data, and with the right analysis it can become useful, but with some really good analysis it can become vital information that helps you make those business decisions. Things like, can you afford a VA? Can you afford to try Facebook adverts during November to boost your Christmas sales, for example? When is your quietest month in business? Is that a good time for a holiday? Is it a good time for a sale or a discount or some sort of promotion? Is it a good time to add something new, to launch something, to make some more money in that period? What period do you want to be looking at when you're thinking about those things? And really, it saves you time when you have that information at your fingertips, rather than trying to piece it together and pull it in from all sorts of different slips of paper, from receipts in different emails, income from bank deposits, and trying to add that to PayPal and then figuring out where those two things overlap. Like if you have that in one place that you know how to use and that you use consistently, it really will save you a lot of time. Plus, I'm going to say, when we base these business decisions on information, intuition, and intelligence, we really put together the best chance of that succeeding, both the individual decision itself and as part of our broader business plan. We aren't guessing on what we'll be making or what we'll be spending or when good timing might be to do something. Instead, we know based on the information, things like February is quiet, and maybe that would be good for doing that, intensive focused training that you've been wanting to do for a while. February would be a good time for you to do that. If that's what your data says, that's the really important part. It's around looking at the context and the information for your business. So the third way that organized business finances will save you time is that you will spend less time trying to figure stuff out. Like, there's so many things to work out. But when you have a system for documenting your finances and the process and what goes into it, you really will spend less time searching for ways to figure it out. You know where you're up to in your monthly checklist of to-dos. You have a monthly checklist of to-dos. You know which bank account is being used for deposits from PayPal or for payments from PayPal. You know which statement you downloaded last, which month you were up to, which period you're up to, and where you saved it. Like, if you just know or you're uncomfortable with business finances, then figuring this stuff out really takes a lot of time, a lot of trial and error, and then working out feedback, review, refine, adjustment. So you'll be doing things like you go back and you check 3 times that you uploaded that receipt from Amazon, or you reread the requirements of an invoice over $82.50 every time you send an invoice, because you're really just not sure that you're doing it right. And things like you delay paying yourself because you're not sure you can afford it. There's so many ways that having good data will save you time. Now, unfortunately, there isn't just one way or one thing to get organized. There isn't a magic fix that will allow everything else just to fall into place. Instead, what we have are lots of little parts of a bigger system that can be organized and streamlined, like mini systems within the larger system. So things like, where are your paper receipts? Are you putting them into a folder and then processing them once a week? Are you processing them once a month? Or things like, are you scanning them straight into your bookkeeping software? A mini system like, where are the receipts in your emails? Do you have a specific folder in your emails, on cloud storage, on your computer? Are you backing that up? Are you pushing them straight into your bookkeeping software? Like, it's just a mini process within the bigger process. Where are you recording what you did last time you sat down and did your finances? So did you upload bank statements to the end of September last time, or was it to the 14th of October? Rather than trying to work that out, find a way to document that, and it really will save you time. Think about where you keep your instructions on notes on what you did, how you did it, and maybe how you process things. So last time you purchased envelopes, did you put those in postage, in office supplies, or in materials? Consistently being able to repeat the actions you did before is a huge time saver. And then things like a mini system around, what percentage of income do you need to pay towards taxes before you pay yourself? Lots of little systems that all come together to work together. So what really helps me, and what really helps when I work with clients, is seeing business finances as a work in progress, because there's always things you're going to be able to improve, to streamline, to optimize, or simply just to handle better. But avoiding it is not helping you to see what's working and to start fixing what isn't working. Avoiding it is not helping you to overcome the overwhelm of being behind in keeping up with your bookkeeping, and avoiding it is not going to help your business grow. Like, you know these things, and it's just really important for me to highlight them so we bring them back to the front of mind. If you do want help getting organized, if you want somebody to help you build those mini systems as part of a bigger system, feel free obviously to get in touch, and I will go through that. No obligations. We just have a chat around what's working, what's not working for you, and where I can make some recommendations. And I also have a free training on how to get your business finances organized that you can access at any time, and I will leave the link to get in touch with me and to grab that recording in the description. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I would love you to give me a thumbs up or a comment, and you can subscribe to my channel Right Accounts to get content like this on a weekly basis.